Good morning, everybody. So I decided that I would come on here today and talk a little bit about where the world is headed. There's a lot of different psychics and mediums and clairvoyants and people who have a lot of visions and ideas and things and feelings that are all coming to the same conclusion. We've seen a lot of what's happening right now in different variations and versions for a lot of years. And a lot of people are waiting for, well, it's only going to be 2 more weeks and it'll be normal, or it's only going to be 5 more weeks and it's going to be normal, or whatever. We're not going back to the same way that we knew the world before. And the sooner that we take and pull up our bootstraps and figure out what we're going to do with what's normal now, the better and the more calm that we're going to be. My first post this morning was really important because I really wanted to take and make sure that everybody took and understands. Sometimes the way that you are going to stay sane through this is to close your ears and close your eyes. Stop taking in all of the news, which isn't even news anymore. It's a bunch of actors that take in piece and place bits and parts of things together. It's not like we get an address where everybody gets to actually just hear what each person says when they say it. They're all doctored and crazy, and you don't need all that stuff. So just close your eyes and your ears to the news for a little while. Take that moment to step back and to step into yourself. Find your calm and take and go where it is that you want to go, but in your mind. You have the power to do that. So if you're feeling upset or scared, you just need to take that stop and put yourself into, wow, those are really wily today. Put yourself into that space where you are able to go into your own thoughts. I'm not listing everybody that's on here. I appreciate everyone coming on and being a part of this morning. I will talk to anybody who leaves me a message when I get all done with this. But I've been fielding a lot of calls and talking to a lot of people that are like, I wish I could, be more open, or I really want to tell people what is going to be different. You can go back to my first Corona video that I did during this whole time, and it says right on there, we're not going backwards. This is a huge change to our world. Now, we all have the ability to figure out where we want to go from here. That's the funny thing. Our quarantine for this right now, our time to stay at home and stay away from people, it is about self-reflection. It's about time to be in your own space and to do that. I understand that the people that are fighting this virus, the people that are having to go to work anyway, have less time to do that. But it doesn't stop what is happening to humanity as a whole. They still take and go home at night and have to deal with their feelings and know what it is that is happening to them. And so you want to understand, even if you're working, there's going to be a moment when you're quiet and alone. Those times and those thoughts need to go towards something positive. When you have the time to reflect inside, you need to take the experience, go travel in your mind to somewhere that makes you peaceful, and send out nothing but positivity, because we only have that choice, whether we're going to take and let all of this crush us and crush our spirit and take things away from us, or whether we're going to take and stand strong and help our neighbor and do the things that is required for us to have a better tomorrow. And I'm a little bit adamant this morning. I'm sorry about my thundering, because I know some of you guys can feel that when I'm talking stiff like this, but I need you to understand that it's in our control, every bit of this. And if you feel out of control, that's the first place to start, is to take and realize the power that you have inside you. You are a beacon, you are a broadcaster, and what you send out is coming back not only to you, but to the reality that we all share. And so to be a little bit tough-mouthed about it, you've got to get on the ball, people. Get your people to get on the ball, people, and get people to change their place of their mental status, because sitting around being upset, frustrated, angry, sad, those things are going to bring you a frustrated, angry, anxious tomorrow, and putting yourself into a place of love, putting yourself into a place of compassion, putting yourself into a place of giving to others that may have less than you, those things bring you abundance. Those things bring you kindness and love and a good tomorrow. So let's stop wallowing and let's get out there and make a difference. You can make differences from your house. This virtual thing, you know what? There's not a star in the world that has a platform better than you do right now. Everybody has a phone. Everybody has the ability to get on a computer, do something. So this is the first time in history that you're not fighting against other people with better studios to be able to put things out, or better, platforms for their artwork. We're all on the same path right now. We're all on the same stage. So find a way that you can help. Go, and if you haven't seen a neighbor come out of the house for a while, take and leave a note in their mailbox or something and say, hey, if you need anything, can I help you? That's no contact, and you can at least be able to be there for people. If you need more ideas, if you need someone to talk to help you get your mind into a better place, reach out. Reach out to your favorite person. I know that I'm not everybody's favorite person, but I am also always here. You can come to me. You can write me a message. We can talk about this. We can take a phone call. Be the very highest version of yourselves right now, because that is what is going to change this planet back to where it needs to go. So I absolutely take and want to be very blunt with the fact that this is in your control. It's in the ability for people to take and see and understand what it is that we want in the future. If we can manifest so much so quickly and watch the entire system break and crash because the whole world got real afraid at once, we can do the same thing with love and hope and peace and continued gratitude and help for our fellow mankind. There's no race that's not affected. There's no economic stance that's not affected. There's no gay or straight here. This is something that's affecting everyone. So for the first time in history, the entire world has the ability to connect, to talk to each other, to be able to give this information to each other. And let's not use that just for fear. Let's use that in a better way. That's what I'm asking for. So I appreciate you all coming on this morning. If anybody has a suggestion of what you'd like to know about, what you'd like to hear about, what you want to have in one of these videos, feel free to do so. Let me know that in the comments. And I absolutely love each and every one of you. I may not know you as well as I wanted to. I think that's going to change a lot when we don't have quarantine anymore, which will not last forever, just so you know. That will not last forever. It didn't in history. Any of the times we've been through plagues where people had to be still. We've never in history not gotten out of it again. And when we do, I have a lot of people that I want to spend some good one-on-one time with. I want to have some major bashes out there. So maybe we need to spend a little bit of time in our heads, maybe just planning those great parties in our heads, planning those great musical events, planning those great fairs and festivals that we can't do right this minute, because that is going to be awesome when we get done with this. So everybody have a great day. I love you so much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.